Hey, good morning, everybody. Let's go ahead and get started with our marches. Okay, marching in place. Boom, boom. So pick a tempo. We're about bum bum ba-dum bum 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 ba-da-da. Okay, too much singing. There you go. Light feet, lifting in the abdominals, swinging the arms. Breathe. We're gonna do this for about a minute, okay? Nice soft feet. Welcome back. It's Monday. What's up, Mom? How are you?
Great.
How was weekend, everybody? Yeah! You guys ready to rock? It's going to be a good week this week. We've got a few changes this week. Number one, new microphone. What's up? Hope you guys can hear me better. Change number two is we're going to have a theme this week. We have a theme this week and a word of the week. Double. Yeah. Reason is we need to have some congruency with our workouts, right? We want to be progressing. We want to make sure that each exercise is building on the next exercise, is building on each week, which is building year after year. Consistent, steady progress. All right, 20 seconds, and then we're going to go side steps. Lighten those feet up. No elephant feet. Clumpy, 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 clumpy. And 3, 2, and stop. Breathe. Okay, we're gonna go side to side. Okay, so I'm gonna start going to the right. So right and left and hit. Similar tempo. Bring your hands out for balance. It's Monday fun day. We're just getting things warmed up. Good. All right. So this theme of this week is. Scientifically, it's called distraction of the spine. So that means creating space in between your vertebrae. However, the exercise translation of that is slimming the waist down. Because the thing is, as your spine gets longer, your waist gets thinner. Interesting. Side to side. Let's go side to side. And hit. Keep that tempo up. So what's good about this theme is not only are we going to be protecting our lower backs, making sure our lower backs are safe, we're going to be slimming that waist. And I know a lot of people have that goal. Side to side. And 3, 2, and stop. Breathe. Okay, so we're going to plant our feet right here. And we're going to grab one arm forward and back, forward and back, and we're pulling the imaginary rope. We're pulling it forward here. And you want to get some nice rotation in your ribs. Make sure your arms are coming all the way out straight. Grab and pull. Let's go. Make sure your shoulder blades are moving, your neck is relaxed. You're not leaning forward, really. You're not hunching, you're not pulling forward. You're straight up and down. Straight up and down. So I'm excited to learn about the back. Mom, you excited about learning about the back? Yeah. Good. And grab. All right, now we're going to take this, keep going. We're going to take our arms. We're going to go up a little bit higher. So you're coming up right to a head level, pulling down. Start breathing. Make sure your upper body's twisting. So, Mom, we got to get some twist. Yeah. You want to get your ribs twisting and pulling. Okay. Your arms should be getting a little tired. We're going to go all the way up here. Straight and pull down. Pull. And pulling. Good. And 3, 2, and relax. All right, so our upper body is going to go shoulder blades together. Our thumbs are going to be pointing behind us. And you're going to squeeze and squeeze. So you're just I kind of think about it as pumping. I'm pumping my shoulder blades. Now, when my shoulder blades are together, I'm going to do a butt kick. And I'm shifting my weight side to side and kick. So the word of the week this week, it goes into last week too, a lot of what I was talking about. Nourishment is the word of the week.
That was last week's word.
Nah, it wasn't. Last week wasn't the official. It's this week's word. We didn't have a word. We didn't have a word of the week last week. No, we didn't. Nah, it wasn't. Lies. Okay, keep working it. Squeeze nose shut. Squeeze. And squeeze. And 3, 2, and relax. Okay, this one we call the can-can. So your knee's gonna come up, you're gonna come across your body. Bum, bum, ba-da-da. There you go, and can. Now bring your arms out for balance. Okay, good. And you're just holding. You're coming across the body. So you want to stay facing forward. You don't actually want to turn your shoulders with your knee. Reason is that's going to put a lot of torque on your ankles. Pump, bum. Good. Keep working side to side. Keep working side to side. Okay, now we're going to turn this into a standing side crunch. So when my knee comes up, it's going to come at that angle, and my elbow is going to come to my knee. Boom, and pull, and pull. And you're reaching up, pulling down. So we're looking at nourishment again in terms of how we create habits, mental patterns, and ultimately our behaviors. Good. My goal is to release my first article this week. Yes. It's called How to Eat Healthy Forever. Do, 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 do. Good. Keep working. Keep working. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Nice. Breathe. Okay, hands on the hips here. And we're going to go side raise, okay? So out to the side, and raise. And raise. And raise. Want to keep the blood moving. You know on Mondays I like to get a nice solid warm-up going. Boom, 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 boom. So I'm going to touch briefly on this article. You guys will be able to read it. Essentially, when we learn to change our attitudes, our mental beliefs, and this is our interpretations of our experience, when we learn to master those and change those, that's when we actually will gain control over our eating decisions. Because the key to eating healthy has nothing to do with diet. It has everything to do with my emotional response to food. And the only way you're going to be able to, I call it get dominion, love that phrase, gain control over that is to essentially change your beliefs, change your mindset. Done through how? Nourishing ourselves with affirming thoughts. 3, 2, and 1. Breathe. Okay? How we feeling, folks? Let's do it. All right, so we're going to go hands out to the sides. Okay? Fingers down. Okay, we're going to breathe in. We're going to look up with our head. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, looking down. Stay looking down. Take your fingers, turn them towards the floor. So I've rotated my shoulders down. Okay, now look straight forward. Turn your fingers up, and then look up. Okay, now look down. Turn your fingers down. So we're going to do those at the same time. So we're going to look up and our fingers go up. Up, fingers go up. Looking down, fingers go down. Up, fingers look up. Down, fingers go down. Okay, now we're going to line the breathing up. So we're going to breathe in, inhale. And exhale. Fingers down. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale, relax. Good. All right, let's go with our neck, okay? So we're going to be here. We're going to look over to the right without moving our shoulders. Get a nice neck. Stretch. Remember, don't pull, don't strain, don't tug. As far as you can go today without straining. And let's go to the other side. Remember, the neck gets in bad shape because we don't use it. And let's come back to center. Ear to shoulder. Bring that ear to shoulder. And then to the other side. Ear to shoulder. And we're going to do circles. Circle, nice and slow. Ear to shoulder, back and down. Ear to shoulder, back. And down, switch directions. Here you go, back. And forward. And back. And relax. All right, we're going to do the mid-back. So we're going to start with proud chest, and that's where you arch your ribs up, squeeze your shoulder blades together, lifting everything as high as you can and tight. And then relaxing hunchback of Notre Dame. Good. So if you want to breathe in on the proud chest, go ahead. So up, breathing in. And exhale, breathing down, hunchback. Good. One more, breathing in. Good. And exhale, hunchback, and recover. All right, let's do the hips. So we're in neutral stance, feet shoulder apart, hands on our hips. We're going to shift our weight over to the right, so really push those hips outside of your ankles. So my hip is way out to the side, outside my ankles, and then to the other side. You'll notice as the further my hip goes away, the more I have to lean to the side, which is fine. Okay, let's go to the other side again and push back, that stretch, stretch it out. Very nice, and then to the other side, pop, 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 pop. Good. Okay, center, you're gonna push the hips forward, you lean back. So I'm pushing my hips forward, leaning back. Good. Call this the grandpa stretch. Okay, then hips go back, hips going back. Okay, standing up, we're gonna stir the pots. We're gonna hit all the directions. So right, forward, left, back. Just keep that circle like your hips are hitting the edge of a really, really big pot. A really big pot. An Instapot. And other way, today's workout brought to you by Instapot. World's greatest appliance. Circles. It's my birthday coming up, folks. What's up? Buy me an Instapot. Okay. And recover. Yeah. All right, let's do the knees real quick, okay? So we're going to go hands on the knees right here. This is a new one for today. So you're going to bring your hands on your knees. All right, you feel the kneecap. You're going to go right below the kneecap. You're going to take your fingers and you're going to go across that. It's called a cross fiber. So I'm literally going to massage my kneecap. Not the actual top of the kneecap, the bottom of the kneecap right here. It's called your patella. There's a tendon, and we're just going to go across it. Massagey, massagey, massagey. The self knee massage works. Okay, now keep your hands right there, and you're going to do the hip circles right here. Get that back loosened up. Do, 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 do. Okay, switch directions. Switching directions, switching directions, switching directions. Okay, now from right here, stay in the position with your hands on your knees. And you're going to bend your knees and up, and bend and up, and bend. And if you feel pain, don't go as deep, and use your hands to grab your knees a little more. Okay, and recover. So our core exercises are actually going to start today standing up. And what we're looking to do, and we're going to be doing this all week, is trying to get length between my hip bones and this lower part of my rib. So my ribs are down here, my hip bones are down here. A lot of people get crunched in this area. And you also notice a lot of people display a lot of body fat in this area. They may or may not be correlated. But what we're looking to do with our core exercises is getting our hips down and getting our ribs up, creating this length in our waist. All right, so let me show you what to do. So this is you're going to reach up with your left arm, so reach up as high as you can. So what happens is when I reach up with my arm, you're going to feel like this rib cage, right, is getting pulled out of your hip. You feel that length? So reach higher, you feel that lengthening? So when you're getting that length, you're also creating space for your vertebrae. Okay, back down. Other side, reaching up. And reaching. My Claremont class, they know this one. We've done this one. Reaching up. Okay, and relax. So we're going to do both arms, reaching up here, and you're extending, you're pulling up. You want to feel your waist getting longer. Okay, and then recover. So this is the part that we're going to be learning about is how can I recreate that feeling of my hands being up overhead without actually putting my hands up over my head. So what we find works is I'm here, I'm neutral stance. I actually am going to bring my arms over my head. I'm going to reach up, get that space in my waist. Okay. Now what I'm going to do from here is I'm going to keep my abs and my head and my chest in the same position, but I'm going to bring my arms down. And you may feel like your chest is really high right now. That's okay. Breathe in. Exhale, let your ribs relax down a little. and maintain this really long conscious line in the waist. Okay, relax. What you'll want to do is you're going to want to squeeze your shoulder blades together to lift, right? That's fine at first, but later on we're going to fight that tendency because that's actually going to be a bad habit later on. So we're here. Let's walk through the whole thing. I'm going to come up. I'm reaching up. Up, 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 up. Stretching. Long-waisted. Long waist. Okay. Bringing my hands down at my sides. Keeping my waist long. Okay, ribs are coming down. Keep extending in the hips. Lifting, lifting, lifting. Good. And relax. All right, before we take a break, what we're going to do, and this is actually a balance exercise as well as dancing exercises. I'm going to be in neutral stance. This is another one to get that long waist going. I'm going to come up onto the balls of my feet. So I'm going to elevate. Now I want you to imagine there's like a string holding your head right where it is. And I'm going to keep my head right where it is as I lower my heels down to the ground, trying to keep my head where it is. This should create the same sensation of getting a long waist. Nice long space, okay? So come up onto the and elevate up on the balls of the feet. Good. And come down slowly. Come down slowly. Keep the head where it is. Keep the head where it is. Good. Okay. Ready? All the way up. Let's go all the way up. Last one. Keep your head where it is and coming down, coming down, coming down. Just maintain that tall posture. Feel that for a second. We're going to be working a lot with this entire week. And when you do this kind of thing, whew, that back's going to be feeling good. Okay, so with that, we're going to hit water, and then we're going to start on our mats, okay? So I'll see you after the break. Hope you guys got down on your mat the right way. So let's go ahead, let's do some stretches for our hips. We're going to lean back here. I'm going to grab both my knees, pull, and it's called cradle. I will sometimes cross my feet. I don't think it doesn't necessarily matter. You just want to make sure your head's down and relax. Okay, breathe in. Exhale, pull your knees towards your chest. Your hip a little bit. It's called the posterior tilt. Just kind of lift up a little bit and then kind of rock side to side gently. Breathing. Now I want to sync up this, so I want to do the same side. So let's grab your left knee, pull it into your chest, let your right leg go out straight. This is a test. I can see you right now. There you go. Okay, breathe in. Exhale, left foot goes towards the ceiling, hamstring stretch, hold. And we're going to do some ankle circles, okay? Whichever way you pick, let's go the other way. Good. Okay, you're going to bend. Now let go with your hands, right? You're going to keep your leg up, bend your left knee, and then straighten your left knee. And then bend and straighten nice and slow. And if you can, try to get that leg all the way up to straight and down. Good. And recover. Okay, breathe in. Exhale, right leg up into the chest here. Grab and pull. Good. All right, breathe in. Exhale, left leg goes out straight. You're going to hold it. So though I'm going to be focusing a lot on diet in terms of the nourishment, there also are nourishing thoughts towards exercise. And breathing in, exhale, leg comes up. You know, we have a lot of mental attitudes about exercise, especially people exercising at home. It's a change for a lot of people. Ankle circles. And we have some beliefs like, oh, I can't get the intensity. I need a bunch of equipment. And switch directions with ankle toes. Well, I'm not going to tell you those things are wrong, but there's definitely ways to overcome all those challenges. That's what we're here to do, folks. Okay, let go of the hands. Take that right knee, you're going to bend it. You're going to come up, you're going to straighten it. You're going to bend. You're going to straighten. 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 And 3, 2, 1. And relax. Breathe, exhale. I have no idea how breathing is going to sound on this mic. I'm excited to hear. All right, so we're going to cross left ankle to right knee. Grab the knee, pull it into the chest. Grab and pull and stretch. Good. Okay, I want you to breathe in. You're going to exhale, push that hip open and away from you. All right, we're going to switch legs. Here, standing, grab and pull. Pull that knee into the chest, it's called pretzel. Okay, breathe in. And exhale, push the hip out and away from you. Remember when we push, folks, don't use your fingers and push on your knee. Use your hand, use your palm and push on the inner thigh. Good. Okay, good, and relax. All right, so we're gonna go feet flat, hips up in the air, bridge. Okay, just hold the bridge here for a second. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna play some bass drum with our feet, which, if you have never had a drum set, it's these pedals. So my toes are coming up, and I kind of want to slap the ground here, and we're working this muscle in the front of our legs called our shins. And we're gonna get a nice little boom, 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 boom tempo. Tempo, 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 tempo. These muscles are going to be important later on here. We're going to need them today. Okay? And relax. All right, so the next one, we're going to have both legs straight. Okay, this is back to our theme of getting that long waist. Is I want to imagine my left foot going away from my head and going past my right foot. So I'm making my one leg longer, okay? And when you do that, you're sending the left side of your pelvis down, away from your head, towards your foot. Okay, recover. Let's try that same side. So I'm gonna take my left foot, I'm gonna push it away from my head, past my right foot, and I wanna feel that left side of my pelvis going away from my head and down towards my foot. Okay, back in. You're gonna go to the other side, so push that right foot down, lengthen, keeping that pelvis long and away from the head. Okay, recover. And then right side down, push, 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 push. And then recover. So we're gonna go left and then right. And left and right. So my left foot's going away from my head, my right foot's going away from my head. So these are called the hip hikes. There's a muscle called your QL that's responsible for this. And that QL is a key component in lower back health, and also getting that waist long and thin. Okay, hip hiking and relax. Okay, let's go into our core exercise here. We're gonna bend our knees, feet flat. I want you guys to suck your stomach in, tuck your pelvis, suck your stomach in, squeeze your glutes, core activation. Okay, release. So activate your core, get everything engaged. You're gonna lift your left leg up for 1, your right leg up for 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. Good, both feet up for table. Holding the table, you're gonna bring your left leg down, tapping your heel, downhill march 1. Right leg 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, good, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10, good, keep the feet up, hold, and bringing the feet down. I want us to bridge up. Bridge. You're going to take your feet, okay? You're going to walk your feet away from your head. We did this one last week on lower body. Walk your feet away from your head. Your toes are going to be up, okay? I want to feel like I'm pushing both my heels into the floor hard. This is called extended bridge. And when I'm pushing my heels in, I'm going to feel the back of my legs, my hamstrings, getting activated. You're going to feel them flex. If you don't feel them flexing, push harder. Okay, and recover. Breathe. All right, we're going to do one set of crunches. Just 3 rounds of crunches here. All right, so we're going to breathe in. Hands underneath our neck. Okay. So you're going to breathe in. Push the elbows forward. Exhale, crunch up, lifting your head towards the ceiling. And hold. 2, 3, back down. Good. Breathe in. Exhale, pushing elbows up, crunching up, and hold. 2, 3, back down. Good. And breathe in. Exhale, crunching up, pushing elbows as high as possible. Push and hold. And recover. Very nice. All right, new one for us here. You'll be fit forever. This is called the double leg kick up. It's from Core Power Ignite. So I'm going to be here in table, and we're going to kick both legs up and down, and go at your own pace and kick your legs up. You're going to lock your knees out and down. If you remember when we were doing the stretching, I was doing this with a single leg. It's almost like I planned it that way. Good. Coming up, kick. And remember, with anything with core power, anything we're on the mat with our core, the slower you go, the more challenging it is. So when I say go at your own tempo, if you really want to feel the burn, just go really slow. We're all going to get together here. We're going to stop with our legs up straight, and we're going to hold. Hold. Lower your legs down to the mat. And recover. Very nice. All right, you know what time it is, folks. Let's do this. Side planks. All right, so we're going to be on our side. No, I didn't. We didn't do them. Here we go. Knuckles forward. Knees forward here. Now remember, you're going to push into the mat. So you're lifting. You're making sure this elbow and my shoulder is away from my ear. I'm going to lift my hips up for side planks. You ready? Let's come up and side plank lift. So the variations, remember you got your foot in front, bottom legs out straight. If you want more of a challenge, both legs out straight, and you're up. Either way, just try to hold it. I'm going to demonstrate this version today. Holding. Good. Keep that side plank going. Let's go. Relax your neck. Get your abs. And 3, 2, 1, and release. Nice. All right, you guessed it. Other side, let's go. All right, so I'm going to line up here. My knees in line with my knuckles, which are in line with the edge of my mat. Here, I'm pushing my elbow into the mat. And then from here, I'm going to be lifting my hips up. Now, whichever variation you do on the other side, you want to try this side. Also, feel free to try a harder variation on this side, depending on how you feel. I'm going to come leg out straight here. Lock it in. You got it, folks. Let's go. We planking. We doing that home workout. Make sure your head's relaxed, your neck's relaxed. Okay, breathe. And 3, 2, 1, and recover. All right, so up next, I want us to be in child's pose. So here, my hands are out in front. I'm pushing my hips back to my heels. My head is down. We're going to work a little progression from here. All right, so from child's pose, bring your elbows and touch your knees for turtle. Okay, we're going to army crawl our arms forward. Army crawl, army crawl, army crawl. Get to a nice position. Drop your hips for plank. Okay, so in plank, I want to have my hips tucked, my mid-back lifted. If it's bothering your knees and you have the strength, go ahead and knees up. All right, and you're going to hold. All right, let's just hang out here. You got it, everybody. If you're worried about your knees, folks, this is going to be the last one we do on our knees here. Good. You got it. Breathe. 10 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and recover up. Lifting the knees. Let's go ahead and stand up. So let's go ahead and stand up, get off the knees here. So go ahead and stand up here. Walk your feet back. Good. Very nice. All right, let's stand up together. Okay, once you're up, go ahead, get water, and then we're going to come back, and we're going to continue with the workout. All right, folks, we are back. We've done a full body warm-up, a little bit of cardio. We've done our mobilizations for our spine. We've done our stretching and our core exercises. So we're going to continue this workout by putting all those things together. Now, we're going to start in high lunge. You guys know high lunge, right? If you don't know high lunge, I'm standing. I'm going to turn so you guys can see me better. I'm standing, neutral stance. I'm going to take 3 stride lengths forward with my right leg. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay. My back leg is straight. My front knee is bent. I'm tucking my hips underneath. Okay. So we do a lot of high lunging. Get used to it. We'll continue to do a lot of high lunging. But now today we're going to work on is, remember that waist lengthening, right? I want you to imagine you're lengthening that waist. You're reaching up, you're getting that long spine. Your head is lifted, okay? You're going to hold. We're turning this into a little flow today. So keep that nice lifted long spine. You're going to take your back foot and you're going to turn your toe away and open. There's really only one way it will turn, but now my hips are open. Okay? This is called warrior. Now, what I'm going to do is next, I'm going to take my front toe and I'm going to turn it, and you'll notice that we're in straddle. Okay? Now take your opposite toe, your left toe, and you're going to turn that, and then we're in warrior on the other side. Good. Now, we're going to turn the back foot around, so we're in high lunge, now in the opposite direction. Huh. Cool. All right, get that long waist, holding. Breathe. And what I want us to work today is we're going to work those rotations, but while keeping our leg nice and long. By rotations, I mean I'm going to turn my foot into warrior, turn my foot into straddle, warrior the other way, and high lunge. Okay, so I'm turning the back foot, right? Turning the front foot. Now I'm turning the other front foot, and I'm turning the back foot. Boom. And you'll notice you turn your left, your right, your left, your right. And turn. Turn. Go slow and turn. Keep working out. We're working our balance, working our hip rotations. We're working those core muscles nice and long. Good. And turn, turn, turn. Okay, last one right here. And turn, 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 and recover. My favorite parts of the workouts. Get out of here, Matt. All right. So we just worked that nice hip rotation. What we're going to do next is we're going to continue with that hip rotation and our nice long waist. So I'm here. My waist is really long and extended. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my left foot. I'm going to turn it in this way. And my right foot, the other foot, it's not going to turn. So it's going to be in place. So this is called a pivot. So I pivoted on this foot right here. And then I'm going to switch and pivot. Make sure only one foot is moving, okay? You don't want to pivot on both feet. That kind of defeats the purpose. And pivot. And you're rotating your hips in. Okay, so take a moment. Lock that in. Now I want you to imagine your waist is getting lifted. I'm lifting up. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and put our arms overhead. Really stretch out that waist. Stretching out that waist. Lifting, lifting, lifting. Okay, bring the arms down. Stay lifted. It's all mental cue right here. We go turn, and turn, and turn, 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 turn. 2 more. And recover. Nice job. Good. Breathe. All right. So you may need to grab something for balance. It just depends. I want you to try it without first. But we're going to work the hip hike in a standing position. So I want to make my left leg longer. Since the floor is there, I really can only make my right leg shorter. So from here, I'm going to pull my hip up. Now what people do is they'll bend their knee and lift their leg up. That's not what you want to do. You want to imagine pulling your right hip up and your leg stays straight. Okay. And back down. Let's go ahead and try the other leg. So I'm lifting my other hip. All right. Leg stays straight. And down. Good. And then the other side. Up. And down. And the other side. And down. The other side. And down. Okay, and recover. So now I want you to imagine both feet at the same time. Ooh, tricky. Now it's just a conscious pushing, right? I'm lifting my hips. Kind of feels like I'm pushing my feet into the ground. All right, let's continue with our balance. Let's continue with our core muscles. I want everyone to isometrically engage their core. So flex your abs hard. Rock hard abs. Okay, and release. Good. Breathe in. Exhale. And engage the abs. Go. Flex. 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 And release. Good. Breathing in. Exhale. Good. And flex. 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 And release. Good. Last one. Ready? And flex. 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 And release. Okay, arms up, reach up, lengthen the waist, lifting. Okay, get that nice lift. Take our right leg. We're going to step forward 2 stride lengths for split stance. 1, 2 is split stance. Both heels are down, both knees are bent. What we're going to do is we're going to come up onto the toe of the front foot here. And I want you to, you're going to lean forward, put some weight in that toe, and you're going to push off that toe, pop, and step back. Okay, let's do the other leg. So, for me, it's my left leg. I'm coming forward 2 stride lengths. 1, 2, bending the knees. Both knees are bent. My front heel's coming up, so I'm on that toe. I'm going to lean into the front foot. I'm going to push off and back. Okay, now we're going to smooth it out. So I'm stepping forward, split stance. Heel comes up, lean forward, push off, and back. And switch, go slow. Split stance. Heel comes up, lean forward, push off, and back. Remember those shin muscles? Stepping forward. They're playing a very important role here. Heel comes up, leaning forward, and pushing back. And coming here, stepping forward, split stance. Heel comes up, pushing forward, and back. So that bothers your knee, just go ahead, use the heel, and don't push off of the toe. But if you're feeling good, what we're going to do is we're going to actually step forward, and we're going to land with our heel up, boom, pushing back. Okay, good, stepping forward, and then switching legs. Now this is a good one because fall prevention. The odds of me when I trip forward of landing a heel first are very low. Most of the time you're going to go for that toe brace, this position. So we want to get strong catching ourselves and relax, catch, and relax. This will actually strengthen our shin muscles, eccentric contraction, help our balance. Good. Pop. Pushing back. Pushing back. One more each side. Pushing back and pushing back. Who remembered to keep their waist long during that one? Huh? Did you forget? It's all right. All right, so I call this one past the point of no return. So what we're going to do is we're going to step forward we're going to step forward with our left leg as big a step as we can. It's going to be heel toe. So watch me. So here, I'm stepping forward my left foot as big a step as I can. Okay? Now, why I call it the past point no return is your feet should be so far apart that you cannot push back. So if I can like vault off and push back, I didn't take a big enough step. So challenge yourself, stepping forward as big a step as you can. You're going to land heel toe. So let's go big step, past point no return. Now you're going to step forward, bringing the front leg forward. Okay? So try again. Big step, biggest step as you can. Boom. And then coming and forward. Okay, one more each side. Ready? Stepping forward. Huge step. Coming forward. Good. Retreat. And another leg. Big step. Stepping forward. and relax. I'm almost actually subconsciously doing the sort of final exercise here. I want us to simulate taking such a big step that my body weight is going to go in front of my toe. So I'm going to take this huge step, and it's like I'm almost falling over my foot. So I'm taking this big step. Here, everybody, just watch, keep up with the camera, watch me. So I'm here, I'm stepping forward, big step, and I'm in this lunged position. So I'm almost like, I'm falling. And then from here, I'm going to step forward, another step in front to catch myself, okay? So it's like a big step, huge step, shifting forward, stepping, catch yourself, okay? Let's break it down again. So, huge step with me, big step, lean forward over the toe, stepping, catch yourself, okay? All right, so go ahead and work at your own pace. I like to use at your own pace, so I'm taking a giant step, leaning forward. And you got to sell yourself on these, folks. You got to put some effort in. You got to make sure it's like a really, really big step. Coming in. Big step. And stepping in, good. Breathe. All right, go ahead, do one more on your own. Go ahead, do one more on your own. One more on your own. Big step. Good, and relax. Nice job today, good. All right, let's wrap things up, breathing exercise. So, essentially, it's putting together everything that we've just worked on. I'm going to start, we'll just do the basic one, is my hands are at my sides. My right arm's going to come up, and I'm going to reach up. And I want to feel like my left foot is pushing down, and I'm creating this huge space between my left foot and my right arm. Okay, and back down. When some people do this, what they like to think is, I'm going up with my right arm, I'm pushing down with my left hand. I like to think foot, but you can also push down your left hand. Okay, back. And then we're going to switch sides. So my left arm's going to come up, my right foot's driving, I'm getting space, and back. And then other side, coming up, and back, good. Other side, coming up, and back. So we're going to breathe in on the way up, exhale on the way down. Breathing in on the way up, exhale on the way down. Okay, so let's do it together. I'm going to start with my right arm. I'm going to start with your left arm, okay? So here, breathe in, inhale, inhale, inhale. And exhale. Really stretch out, breathing in. And exhale. We're making space. Inhale. And exhale. Good, breathing in, inhale. Reaching up and exhale. Let's slow it down. I want you to imagine your intern, this whole part of your stomach, getting all this space and energy, breathing in. And exhale, good. Reaching up, breathing in. And exhale. Good, breathe in again, reaching up, inhale. And exhale. And breathing in, inhale. And exhale, good. I'll invite us into a standing meditation here, so we're going to bend our knees. Okay, we're going to bring our hands in front. We're going to close our eyes. You're going to slow your breathing down. Breathe in. Exhale. Nice and slow and breathe. Good. Now while we're here, I want you to imagine your waist getting long. You're getting a lot of space in your stomach. You're lifted up. And we're going to be focusing on this week. What do I choose to think about my own behaviors? And this has to do with nourishment, because it's what do I nourish my mind with in regards to my own behaviors? Are you a, I shouldn't do this, but I did it anyways kind of person? Are you a, I really want to do this, but I can't? Or are you a, hey, I'm actually doing what I want to be doing? We can all become that version of, we can do what we want to do. But it starts with our thinking. If you want to follow a diet, you got to improve your thinking. You want to follow an exercise program, you got to improve your thinking. You want to improve your life, make more money, do whatever you need to do, you start with your thinking. Okay, so let's close our eyes. Today's affirmation, this week's affirmation is, I am nourishing myself with healthy thoughts. I am nourishing myself with healthy thoughts. Good. All right, let's close together. Ready? So breathe in, hands overhead. Breathe in, inhale. And exhale. Good. Breathing in, inhale. And exhale. Okay, final one, inhale. And we're going to exhale, dive into the pool, hands come down. And while we're down here, just take your time to reflect on your workout and your efforts. Your goals for the week. Your thoughts. Okay, go ahead and roll up nice and slow, vertebrae by vertebrae. All right, workout complete. Give yourself a round of applause. Nice job, nice job, nice job, nice job. Mom, thank you so much. And I am Coach Russo. This is You'll Be Fit Forever. Peace.